Hey you guys, it's Peter and welcome to my channel, Peter Likes Books. Okay, so yesterday, I cannot believe that we are adding more books to the Great Christmas Read-Along 2025. So yesterday, I did my video on my channel called The Great Christmas Read-Along. It's Advent Calendar books, it is romance, it is fantasy, it is thrillers, okay? My friend Nikki and I are doing it together. She and I have been most excited about the Christmas thriller Advent calendars. So as soon as I got that video up last night, I was looking on the Facebook group called the Psychological Book Club, Thriller Book Club, and I saw that somebody had posted, like, what are good Advent calendar thrillers for Christmas? And I found 5 more, okay? And so I texted Nikki and I said, I don't know what to do. I said in my video that if I found more, that I would probably just like read them on my own with Nikki and I wouldn't include them. And I said, do you think I should do a video? And she goes, I mean, what's another hour or two of reading a night? We're already reading like 4 hours a night because we got 8 Advent calendar books. So I actually got online last night and I ordered all these in paperback. They range in price on Amazon from $6.99 to $14.99. I wanted to do this video today. I was actually going to do a review of something, but I don't want to do this video today in case anybody wants to read these. So I'm adding these to the Advent calendar list. I think there's 4 or 5 of them. All of them on here are thrillers. Okay, so I'm just going to read the synopsises really quick to you. The first one is called Deck the Halls with Bodies, and it is by Danielle Fear. I don't know if that's her real name. Christmas cheer turns to terror when 2 bodies are discovered. And you don't have to read these. I'm just sharing them because a lot of people are looking for Advent calendar books this year. Okay. Christmas cheer turns to terror when 2 bodies are discovered posed in a town's nativity display. What begins as a grotesque holiday spectacle quickly unravels into something far darker. A series of ritualized murders mirroring the story of redemption itself. As Detective Inspector Maya Powell and her partner, Detective Rourke, race to uncover the truth, they find themselves drawn into the warped theology of a serial killer who believes he's been chosen to cleanse the impure through acts of divine forgiveness. Deck the Halls with Body is a chilling psychological thriller told over 25 chapters to read either in one go or over the days of Christmas like an Advent calendar. Come join where faith, obsession, and the spirit of Christmas collide. So that's the first one, Deck the Halls with Bodies, a thriller by Danielle Fear. And most of these have just been released in the last month. And they're all available on Kindle Unlimited as well. The next one is called Advent of Evil. I mean, these are either going to be so bad or so good. I just can't tell. So I'm like adding them. Because I don't even know that I'm going to make it through some of these Advent calendar books. If they're bad, I'll stop reading them. This one's called Advent of Evil. And this is by Scott Donnelly and Darren Marlar. Oh, it says the narrator. So this one must be on Audible as well. Welcome to Marshport, Maine. A quaint little coastal town preparing for their annual Winter Wonderland Festival. But beneath the lights and holiday cheer, something evil is stirring, and it's not a mouse. When a mysterious package arrives on the doorstep of veteran police officer Matthew Klein in his family's home, it seems at first like a harmless holiday gift. However, there's no tag and no sender. Inside lies an antique wooden Advent calendar with strange engravings and 24 doors that each shelter something dark and unspeakable. The line between reality and nightmare quickly becomes blurred as Matthew races to figure out the calendar's origin and who sent it. But as each door is opened and Marshport is thrust into a sinister nightmare, Matthew realizes the terrifying truth and is forced to relive the horrors from his past that refuse to stay buried. The countdown has begun, and once that door is opened, there's no turning back. Advent of Evil is an Advent calendar style horror story written by Scott Donnelly. Read it one day at a time or all at once and listen to the audio production, okay, on the Weird Darkness podcast. They're going to have it on the Weird Darkness podcast December 1st to the 24th. So you could listen to it as a podcast. That would be kind of fun as well. All right, the next one, and I will list all these below. The next one is called The Cursed Advent Calendar and is by Bill Tarino. It's a long synopsis, so I'm just going to read part of it. Introduction and Advent, okay. A town's forgiven sins, a man racing against time. When Alex Harper stumbles upon an antique Advent calendar at a dusty estate sale. It's always that. Like the Thanksgiving one I'm reading right now is kind of like that. It feels like a small win in a string of ordinary days. Crafted with intricate detail and an eerie charm, the calendar seems like the perfect holiday decoration. But the moment Alex brings it home, the countdown to Christmas becomes something far more sinister. Each night, a new door opens on its own, revealing a chilling scene from the town's forgotten past. This is good. Tragedies long buried in the snow of time. Fires, drownings, betrayals, and deaths haunt the miniature windows of the Advent calendar. Yet these are more than glimpses of history. They are living, breathing nightmares. Each scene drags Alex into a harrowing reality where he must confront the ghosts of those lost and unravel the dark truths behind the town's most horrific events. But the calendar has its own agenda. It wasn't just created to chronicle history. It was cursed to punish those who try to escape it. With every door open, the stakes rise higher. The spirits grow angrier, the tragedies more personal, and Alex finds himself racing against an unseen clock to uncover the calendar's origins and break its grip on his soul. As Alex delves deeper into the mystery, he discovers the shadow of Elias Grayson, a brilliant but tormented clockmaker accused of witchcraft and betrayal over a century ago. Grayson's curse ties the Advent calendar. I don't want to read all of this because I'm like, is this the introduction, the synopsis? I'm confused. Anyway, okay, so that is The Cursed Advent Calendar by Bill Tarino. I think that one came out last year and he reissued it this year. Oh my God, the synopsis goes on and on forever. Okay. Then I think is this the last one? Hold on a second. Let me see if this is the last one. Yeah, the last one is The 12 Deaths of Christmas. No, this is the one that was released last year and he reissued it. The 12 Deaths of Christmas, an Advent calendar novel, 25 days, 25 chapters by Lee Brook. If you look this up on Goodreads, there's 2 different entries for it. So look for the one that has the picture of the book on it, okay? Let me read you the synopsis. When a 150-year-old time capsule is unveiled at Leeds City Museum, no one takes the Victorian detective's prophecy seriously. I also think this is part of the series, and somebody in the reviews said this is a good book to start with if you want to read the series. When a 150-year-old time capsule is unveiled at Leeds City Museum, no one takes the Victorian detective's prophecy seriously. But DCI George Beaumont can't ignore the chilling predictions when they start coming true with devastating accuracy. 12 murders, 25 days. Each death meticulously staged. And at the heart of it all, a final blonde detective's death on Christmas Day. As bodies begin to fall exactly as foretold, George turns to museum curator Dr. Kit Ainsworth, whose knowledge might be the key to preventing the next death. Together they race to decipher cryptic warnings written 150 years ago. But as Christmas approaches and the body count rises, George faces a terrifying, are they dealing with a copycat killer using a Victorian detective's journal as inspiration? Or did Detective Edmund Blackwood truly see these murders across time, including George's own death? 25 days, 25 chapters, 1 chapter per day until Christmas. Do you dare to keep pace with the killer? The 12 Days of Christmas is the 20th book in the Detective George Beaumont thriller series. And it lists all the books, but somebody told me that you don't have to read it in that order or somebody told me. I saw in the reviews that you can read this book out of order and it might be a good book to see if you like the series. So, I think that's actually it. Hold on a second. Let me see. I think I might have added one more at the very end. No, I found another one that is called Snowpine Inn by The Blizzard Buried the Past Tonight. The Part is Digging Itself Out by Billy James. But I do not believe it can be read as an Advent calendar book, but I do not believe it's an Advent calendar book. And I do not have the synopsis for it, but I will list it below if you guys want to read it. The Snowpine Inn by Billy James. And like I said, all these are available on Kindle, Kindle Unlimited, and I also got them all on Amazon last night because I want the paper copies to read if possible. So anyway, I'm just letting you guys know, there's no rules to this read along. You read what you want, as much or as little as you want. I just want to put all the Advent calendar books out there that I can find, but I probably won't be adding any more to the list. I'll have to wait till next year, unless they release something absolutely phenomenal this weekend, then I would add it. Like Per Jacobson would have to put another one out because I read 25 Days last year. But I just want to let you guys know all the books that we are adding these books to our list as well. So, and then coming up this weekend will also be the December book for the Cozy Mystery Book Club, which is also Christmas themed as well. Whew, December is going to be a month of Christmas thrillers, romances, fantasy, and more. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.